Hello, I'm here, middle of Church Street on this busy Friday afternoon. New arrivals coming into our city can never ever replace the Scouse family. They can never become the new Scousers of the future. It just doesn't work like that. And given they're coming in such large numbers, they're not forsaking their culture, they're bringing with them. And to be honest, their culture forbids them embracing other cultures. So there's a conflict of interest straight away. The new Scousers can never be Scousers in the true sense of the word. What will happen is what's happened in other major towns and cities. Those places have changed, right? They no longer have their unique character and identity. Let's take the East End of London, Whitechapel. That's been severely culturally changed, right? Are they all proud Cockneys? You know they're not, right? You, Ian Byrne, you've watched Liverpool play at Wembley many times. You have watched over the past 30 years, probably longer, the town of Wembley change more and more each time you visited there to watch Liverpool, say, play at Wembley. It is no longer the Cockney town it used to be in the borough of Brent. It's a completely different place. So given you know all this, right, and you're remaining silent, in fact, actually encouraging the same transformation here in our glorious city is quite shocking. Call yourself a Scouser. Take Hare Hills, Leeds, West Yorkshire. Is that a proud Yorkshire community? You know it's not, right? It's been culturally changed. In fact, it's been changed so much, cultural chaos reigns there now, right? So, new arrivals coming into our city will never replace the Scouse fam. I'm sorry, you proponents of cultural change, that's the real truth. That's the awful truth, I'm afraid, right? You politicians, MPs that work in London, you have watched borough after borough in London be culturally changed, right? And you know the end result. London now has lost its unique Cockney character and identity. It is no longer a London Cockney city in the true sense of the word. You know it's not. It has been changed, and the same transformation is now underway in our glorious city. And people like you, Ian Byrne, you're not only remaining silent, you're encouraging it. Refugees, welcome. You see, most, not all, most of the new arrivals coming into our city, they are bringing a different culture with them that they've no intentions whatsoever of forsaking, right? They will continue with that culture, right? That's the way it works in the real world. So that's why their culture is incompatible with our Scouse culture, as it was incompatible with Cockney, Yorkshire, wherever culture. Of course, all their ways, beliefs, values, standards have been changed to suit those of the new arrivals who have brought a completely different culture with them. As I say, take Rotherham in Yorkshire, right? Is that a proud Yorkshire community? You know it's not. I mean, the parts that have been culturally changed, that is. Are they proud Yorkshire? Is that a proud Yorkshire community? You know it's not, right? And so, all you lot are doing is you're just remaining silent when you know the awful truth, which is even more shocking, right? That's what I'm saying. You know the change, you know the end result, you've watched it every time you've went to watch Liverpool play at Wembley. You have watched that change unfold year in, year out, every time you've been there. So it's quite shocking, really. So on a final note, it's getting really busy. New arrivals coming into our glorious city will never be Scousers in the true sense of the word. They will never replace the Scouse fam. All that will happen is our glorious city will change. It will change to suit their culture, their ways, beliefs, values, standards. And we will lose our Scouse culture. That's the end result, right? So that's why we must oppose further cultural change. Remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm still here. Churchy, McDonald's end on this busy Friday afternoon. You see, it's not Joe Owens unfairly having a go at a few new rivals who've made Liverpool their home and are sinking roots here and quite happy to embrace the Scouse fam. It's nothing like that at all. There is a transformation underway, you can see it. Like I say, it's not Joe Owens just picking on a few people who've settled here in this city, like I said, sinking the roots and just want to move on with a new life and embrace the Scouse fam and all our ways, beliefs, values, standards. That's not what is happening, right? There is a change here, a cultural change, like I've said, and it needs to stop. Unfortunately, these politicians are not going to stop it. They're not going to oppose it. They will continue allowing cultural change to sweep across our glorious city, changing it forever, losing its unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. So it's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said, at any forthcoming elections, council ones in particular, you've got to find a candidate opposed to further cultural change, reliable and credible, and give them your vote. Because short of that, ladies and gentlemen, our city will change. There is no ifs or buts about it. It's changing now. Typical example is Kensington and Fairfield. The change is there for all to see, right? You can see the change. It's not, as I say, Joe Owens making this up or being unfair on a few new rivals who've made Liverpool their home. The complete opposite. This city belongs to us, our children, our grandchildren, all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. It doesn't belong to new arrivals or anyone else. These politicians have seemed to have forsaken their Scouse roots, their Scouse heritage, ancestry, everything. They've just forsaken it, and they're going to sacrifice this city and its good people on the altar of cultural change. It's scandalous, quite shocking, the fact that they profess to be Scousers with Liverpool's best long-term interests at heart. Yeah, that's not what's happening. In fact, the complete opposite is happening. So, as I've said, it's not Joe Owens just picking on a few individuals who've made Liverpool their home. Far from it. There is a change underway, and if we don't stop this change, it will continue to transform our glorious city into an unfamiliar, unfriendly place. Mistrust, division and parallel lives prevail, like we see in Hare Hills, Leeds, West Yorkshire. We don't want that in our city. We don't need it. So due to that, ladies and gentlemen, that's why Joe Owens is down here and will continue to come down here on a regular basis. Remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.